introverts are shy. The truth is, some are anxious, some are overthinkers, some are laid back, and some just simply don't like people. Which type are you? Number 1, the social introvert. The social introvert prefers peace over people, small gatherings, or being by themselves. It's not that they're shy, it's that they prefer quiet. And the more people you talk to, the less quiet you're going to have. Number 2, this personality lives in their head. They are highly introspective, imaginative, and contemplative. Very curious about their inner world, and they tend to have very rich inner experiences. This is where their creativity comes from. They're not necessarily against socializing. They're just very fascinated with their own thoughts, their own ideas, their own worldview. When you're hanging out with these people, they may appear to be emotionally not as interested, just maybe a little ditzy and maybe a little aloof, a little airheaded. Moving on to their social battery is low, and they feel socially awkward, nervous about being in social situations with people, and that don't like it. These are people that still think about embarrassing things that they did like 10 years ago. They're very worried about saying the wrong things, acting the wrong way, being weird or being perceived as weird and not being accepted. They're worried about not being considered cool and being excluded. Lastly, we have the restrained introvert. This person also has a low social battery. They're very cautious with interacting with others. They tend to hold back when they're in social situations. They're not going to be the ones to make the first move. They're slow, very slow to warm up in social situations. They're very self-aware, and it's important to them that they only do things when they feel comfortable. They need space and time to build momentum before they decide that they're actually going to speak to somebody. Their issue is less about anxiety and more about self-regulation. They want to have their nervous system in the place where it feels calm and it feels safe before they take on the risk of interacting with somebody else socially. Remember, everything is energy, and if the energy does not mix well together, then it's going to create friction, and who needs that? What I like about this model is that it breaks down this stereotype of introverts being like not into socialization, and it's not that. It's that they're simply choosy about who they want to socialize with and about what. Which type of these 4 categories do you mostly fall under? Or are you a combination of all 4 of them?